Hi friend. I'm in Golden Landmark right now. My name is Miss Limbu. So I'm preparing to go to Marina Bay Sands Sky Park, and we are just eating here so we could get some rest before we go to the Sky Park, which is very windy often. So now I'm just like waiting here so that we could go to the Sky Park, and because we're like resting here. So we were trying to plan a route, I guess, to go to Marina Bay Sands, and we finally found it. So now we're in this bridge that is going to the Sky Park. This bridge is pretty cool because it lights up, and now we're in a mini Marina Bay Sands Sky Park. It isn't really very high up, but still it's kind of like the mini Sky Park. So now we're just walking here. It has like already been a heavy raining in Marina Bay Sands, so that's why it's very wet here, and we're walking to the other way, which leads to the big building like up there, and that's the Marina Bay Sands Sky Park. It's in the 57th floor. That's the final floor, and fun fact, Singapore's 57 years old also. So we're walking to this pathway, and now we're in the tree path, and then we tried to check there if we could go to the Sky Park itself, but no. So now we're going to a bridge, and now we're already in Marina Bay Sands Sky Park. Sorry for accidentally saying bridge because it looked like a bridge. So now I thought we had to take a photo, but this was a beta. So the view looks spectacular here, like very cool. And there's like a sort of delta there, like a delta is a river and it goes to the sea, and the middle of that is a delta, I guess what it's called. So now we're just seeing the view here. It looks very cool actually up at the 57th floor. But keep in mind, there's a business building that is more larger than the Sky Park because it's like whatever floor it's called. It's like 70 at this. It's like 70 whatever floor. So now we're near this restaurant. We didn't eat there because we already ate at the Golden Landmark. That was the restaurant's name we're at. And then now we're just seeing the view again. This lake-like thingy, even though it's not really a lake. And I was doing like a very bad position. I'm like recording after we recorded this video because am I doing, and it looks cool down there. So there's the flower dome and the cloud forest and the super trees. I didn't know why I went to the super trees, but they are cool, and we're just seeing more of the view. Many cargo ships are there, so that's very cool from here. And we're still seeing the middle of the delta, I guess that's what it's called. And the biggest super trees in like the middle, the other super trees in like the left of me. And now it's turning into the evening. One of the super trees right over there beside almost all the super trees is trying to light up. And another fact, the super trees uses solar energy to get their power, so they could save Earth. So now it's nighttime here, and then there's lights. It even lights at the flower dome at the cloud forest, and somehow the super trees are getting solar energy, even though at the nighttime the Earth is like, the Singapore is like covered here, and they cannot really get in solar energy, but they still get their light from the solar energy. I think they just save it up until they light up. So now, and the night looks like cool, not spectacular. That's why I was like stunted there. I think I was seeing the other things. Where have we visited? Like Saute by the Bay, Cloud Forest, Flower Dome, and the other stuff. So we have almost visited all the places of Marina Bay Sands. The final one left is it's not really official. I guess it's a bit official, but it's the snow city. Even though gone to it as a baby, I still want to see it again because I like snow. Because that's why I want to go to Nepal. It's also fun there because you can raise animals and get pets. So now we're just still seeing the view. Now they're light up, and just like I said, they a bit look like toys from down here. Not that thing that looks like the Sydney Tower, but the smaller HDB flats. So, and we're still seeing the view of the ocean and the other stuff. That tower that looks like Sydney. It looks like a hand also, and there's still more because there's more buildings taller than this, like I already said. So now this is the view of the restaurant from here, the skypark restaurant, and we're just walking around here, seeing it from here, and it looks pretty cool actually. It looks like it's the biggest one. It's like the biggest attraction. The other building that's bigger than the Marina Bay Sands is probably just a bank or a business tower. So I think their ears might pop. Like, I'll tell you one thing. While I was going up the elevator, my ears suddenly had like a pop, feeling. The reason why was because I was in very high elevations, which if you have never went to an airport, that does happen in an airport. So that was the reason why when I go to lift, my ears was like that, like thingy. And also that happens in space. I think that doesn't happen in space, but even though people say there's no sound in space, there is sound in the planets of space. I know you know why I'm talking about space. We're high, but this is not really space. We're just seeing the other place. So that part over there, that colored seat part, that's where all the Marina Bay Sand people sit at. So now this is before the morning. So as I was saying, the stadium there were many National Day visitors inhabited, and you could see why there's so much of them. I mean, if they just because there's so much, it looked like that the seat color was like white and red, but actually their colors are red, white, yellow, and blue. I think there's a green or some. I think. Now we're seeing up here, the lights might have come from now because it's like evening now because it's already before, and we're just still viewing the place, and it looks very cool actually. I mean, I already said this like 1 million times, but there's more things bigger than this. Even nature has a bigger thing than the sky park, like Mount Everest, the second biggest mountain. There's like nature can also be bigger than this, I guess. And also the Bukutima Hill, I think it's also bigger than the sky park, or actually not. Actually the Bukutima Hill cannot be bigger than the sky park. And now we're gonna end. So thank you for watching this video. I hope it was cool for you, and I guess you guys want to also go to the sky park. So bye guys.